Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you by the time this video is meeting you. I just want to quickly shed light on this topic of finances of those who are newcomers in the UK, US. This will also imply to those who are just moving down to maybe US, Canada, Australia, and other parts. Um, One of the things that you would find um, very different is your finances. And because most of the time, the expectation is high among those who are just moving, because back in Nigeria, for example, you you have estimated that, okay, at least you are getting maybe 1 million naira, 1.5 million naira as salary every month. You know, because you did not factor in the fact that, things you buy are also um, in this pounds, they are in this dollar, they are in this, euro. You did not factor in that in your estimation, and you over expected that, um, you are going to get rich quick or something like that. And when that is not happening, um, you find out that a lot of people get disappointed. A lot of people begin to think if their move is actually in the right direction. One of those things that you will find out is for those just newly arrived to the UK, for example, when they go to the groceries, you will be thinking, yeah, you'll be comparing each time you buy from the grocery, you'd find yourself converting the amount of the item that you bought, you convert it into naira and say, oh, so you mean this small tomato is 3,000 naira, for example. You mean this small coffee, or like, for example, look at this coffee is £1. So you would begin to say, oh, you mean this coffee is 900 naira? You mean this, a lot of things, Look at this honey. You say, oh, so you mean this small honey that I can get for maybe 200 naira in Nigeria is uh, maybe if it's £4, you say, oh, it's worth 3,600. You begin to convert. When you continue to do this, what this will do for you is that it gets you infuriated, it gets you annoyed, it gets you angry. You know, you begin to do that comparison. The reason why you should not compare is this. Um, you are able to earn in pounds. If, for example, you are in the UK, you are earning in pounds, and let's say if, for example, you are a student, you earn like £1,000 as a student, and you are able to buy the basic things that you need. You know, you are able to buy the basic things that you need out of this money with some some of the money still remaining with you. So your purchasing power is actually higher compared to back home in Nigeria, where let's say you earn 100,000 naira as somebody who is working as a full-time worker, and you know on your transportation, let's say you're working in Ikeja and you live in Fadei. Just on your transportation, you can be spending close to 15,000 naira. That is that is more than, that's about 15% of your salary has gone into, transportation. And you all know that even if you say, okay, from Fadeyi, for example, in Lagos to Ikeja, if yesterday you take that bus for 300 naira, for example, if you come tomorrow or even in the evening while going back to work, going back home from work, it is still possible that you will not find the price to be the same, because the Danfo drivers, the commercial bus driver, they put price. The price tag is not fixed. They determine what the price is at will, depending on how much people they see on the road and all that, and different other factors as such. So, so you cannot really budget to say, okay, this is my budget for transportation for the month. This is my, so with the fact that you even work day and night and all that, you may not even be able to afford the basic things. But if you move down here, for example, you are able to, afford those things. If they tell you this thing is £10, for example, from your salary, you can actually afford them, conveniently, especially when it comes to food and feeding and all that. So the most thing that take away part of most of your finances away, that take a huge part of your money, is basically the accommodation. But feeding, basic things, you are able to afford them and live a minimal, comfortable life. And this is the difference. And that is why on this my channel, on this my page, I try to discourage people from, over expecting, putting high expectation to say, okay, I'm just coming to just pack the money, like pack the money. No, it doesn't work that way. It's a gradual thing. It requires planning. It requires you to walk through the system and all that. And that's how it is. So, and that's why when people talk of japa and talk of travel abroad and all that, they must actually put it in the right perspective. They must say it as it is. It's not that you are going to an El Dorado, you are going to where heaven, or paradise. No. You still find people who still struggle with finances, who still struggle with a lot of things, in this society. So if it is basic good life that you want, you will get it. So for those who are just coming, for you not to run into depression, for you not to run into frustration, and a life of anger, you need to let your expectation be not too high. You are going to enjoy a basic good life, and that is what it is. Thank you very much.